been into? I've been playing a little bit of this and that. I've been playing the Susap. About every time I play the Susap on camera, I make a fool of myself. So let's see if I can get this going. What I found is it's finding the sweet spot, getting that rocking motion. Don't let this happen with the string. As soon as it goes slack, it stops making noise. So if you keep it tight during the fulcrum, see how it's tight? It'll keep resonating, but as soon as you let it go slack, it stops. Hey, Tyrozone5, you commented on a Clackamore tutorial, which I'm going to make. I've been having massive microphone problems, but figured out what it was. I had a whole bunch of gunk built up in my microphone port. Oh, hello, Pat Pearson. How you doing? And if somebody can comment, how is the sound? We're on a different mic. We're using a different cord. I also cleaned out the lightning port on my phone. I am Smiley. How are you doing? Please do that Clackamore tutorial. Yes, I will. And Clackamore up on the website. We no longer do just the international shipping. We're doing all of them. And lots of things are sold out on the website. We have many harps held up out of the country that can't ship for one reason or another. So there's going to be a little bit of a jaw harp shortage. Says the, yeah, I was, yes, Mark, I was playing the Susap, which I'm going to go back to. Oh, thank you for the 200-gram Morchang. Yeah, that is a monster Morchang. Salute, says Dr. Lowtech. Oh, hi, hello, howdy at ya. My hair's awful frizzy. I got into the chlorinated water today, so it turns my hair into something like a 70-year-old physics teacher would have, but I have not anywhere near that intelligence. I'm doing falling tones, but I'm also doing clicks. Andy Coppas says, good evening, Greater Kansas area. Good evening to you, Andy Coppas. I can't remember which state you're from. I think it's a southerny state. International shipping, it can be hit or miss. Right now, our giant package of Glazern that Glazern made us was denied by the Russian Post for being too large, too high value, and it's been sitting for 2 weeks. So I don't know how long it'll be until we restock on Glazern. But got a whole bunch of Ildar in. Gonna be getting weird on some Ildar. South Carolina. Oh, I'm going to South Carolina to see Big Eddie in the fall, which is a giant anatomical human being that you can walk up through the center of. My son's really into human anatomy. Last week he was sad he had to go to bed because he couldn't watch another endoscopy video. Maybe he'll be a doctor someday. I don't know. Big Eddie, yeah, it's this giant, like 3 or 4 story tall human replica model that you can walk up through and you can see the circulatory system and the digestive system, all sorts of different systems. Yo from Oregon. Oh, I love Oregon. Every time I go up there, I just have the best time. Your forests are the best. Said go to Charleston. I think we're going to Charleston afterward. I think we're going to see Big Eddie, and then we're going to go see the Angel Oak, which is this like 500 or 600-year-old oak tree, which is on my bucket list. I'm not fulfilling a bucket list, but since I'm in South Carolina, I'm like, oh, we'll check out the Angel Oak. And YouTube a picture or Google a picture of that. It is, oh, it's a cool looking tree. That Tyrozone5 wanted me to make a tutorial on this. Microphone issues this week, so didn't get around to making it. How was the sound now? I took some duster and cleaned out my lightning jack, so hopefully we're getting good connection. And Tyrozone5 wanted to know how I'm doing this. I'm just taking my hand, I'm rocking back and forth, and I'm making falling tones. If it goes, whew. Oh, glad the audio is good. Yeah, it was, now I don't have a work phone and a personal phone. I have to bring my personal phone, which is this phone, with me to work. So it goes into like crawl spaces and dusty places. I think a whole bunch of dust was packed in there, which was leading to our crackling, popping sound, which ruined so many live uploads. Like after I would unplug the mic and plug it back in and get good sound, it would throw the timing off for the rest of the video. So I'm glad we're, knock on wood, hopefully past that. And I got weird last night. Tranced out on the clackamore, which had never happened before. Get the Susap. I find with the Susap, and Susap from Steve Kinwald are going to be going up on the website in probably the next month. I've got them. But the trick to the Susap is keep this string here tight. You don't, if you let the string do this every time you pull it, if you're like pulling it like this, you're going to lose sound. It's got to be tight. And feel up and down it till you find that sweet spot, and just rocking and letting it rock. So if you can do it without it being against your mouth, you're good. I'm not getting this to stand well, so I'm going to slide up just a tad. It's either up or down normally. Now, I was playing it really well last night. Every time I played in front of a camera, I make a fool of myself. So got some other cool harps in as well. These are from the northeastern or northwestern part of China. They're made by a tribe called the Hu people, and I was really surprised at how these are really flexible. It's got a trigger just like the Drimba do. Very flexible, really melodic. Patrick Bodine, how you doing? Yeah, I really enjoy this harp, but the trigger is so tall and the gaps are pretty tight, so I do miss strike on it quite a bit. Especially when I'm playing like something really stiff before that you can put some pressure up against, and you got a lot of holding pressure. As soon as I play this harp, I get clicks. But past couple nights, I've really been enjoying it. I think it's like 6 cents under E, and I only know that because I played it in front of the phone. If you can do that, it kind of gives you kind of like a drum beat falling. Yes, I have played the Kuzyan. I had a leaf of 3 of them, and one of the leaves was bad on it, and I never fixed it, so I just kind of quit playing it, and I don't know where I put it. So I don't have a lot of experience playing the Kuzan, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. And once I unboxed these and kept one for myself, which I haven't filmed the unboxing yet, I just literally pulled one out of the top because I was having the mic issues. I've been playing more of the Drimba. The Drimba, I really love the Drimba shape of the trigger. I have a huge collection of the Son of Vangerak Drimba. I have ones with draw starts. I don't like the ones with the draw starts as much as the cleaner sounding ones. They got that tall trigger that you can't pluck outward on inward strokes only. I'm just giving a puff of air. I don't know what I was doing there. It was just improv, but it felt really cool in my head. Have no idea how it sounded. Oh, you snuck right up on me, dude. What's up?
How did you bring the chair down here?
Oh, we got sick of having it upstairs, so we brought that chair down here. You want to say hi to the YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
We say hi.
Hi.
There's the big kid. Almost as big as me. And I'm
Yeah, almost as big as you.
Yep.
Yep.
What should we say? Should we play an instrument? You want to play a clackamore?
Yeah.
You put it up against your mouth like this. Go. They're saying hi. Hello, kiddo. Here we are. This is This is the new bib. Hi, young homie. They're saying howdy. You say howdy back at him?
Howdy.
Nice. I wonder if do you think we'll see the full moon again tonight?
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, it's going up pretty late, and it does like a low arc in the sky. So you put that right up against your mouth, right there. Open your mouth. Go oh. Yeah, close enough.
Show me your mouth, Dad.
My mouth. I got a whole bunch of teeth. I probably have 28 or 30 teeth.
Well, when I'm full, I'm almost set because you are my full now.
No, it's about 6 months. Do you want me to play while you play the clackamore? Oh, there it is. They say hello from the Dakotas. Anyways, you're going to go upstairs and see Ma? Okay. Can I have the clackamore back? Or you can take it with you if you're very careful. Will you be very careful? It's my favorite clackamore. I messed up making it and put it together, but it turned out perfectly. Bye. Love you. It was fun. I could hear him when I was playing. I could hear him snickering because whenever he's sneaking up on somebody, he laughs because he thinks it's funny. Let's see, what else should we play? Let's play something loud. Oh, I was getting down on the foaming cob. Some of the foaming cobs you get are super, super clean. Some of them have a draw start. Hopefully here in the future we'll get 3 more foaming cob. I can get 3 foaming cob every year or 2. That's about it. This was one he made for me. Yeah? Thought I was being summoned. Has a draw start. It feels like it's coming from the diaphragm. You can rise and follow the tone just like you can normally, but with that open, close, bouncing. I'm doing so much out breathing. I'm doing probably twice as much out breaths as I am in breaths, or twice as hard on the out breaths. So at the end, I'm out of air, so I'm using that draw start. Felix Guillain-Barré commented on good for meditation. Any harp can be pretty good for meditation. My favorites are Drimba and Morchang, Monarp, Melodic Vargan. Pretty much anything. It's just whatever you're in the mood for. Bassy or high. Where's probably my most frequent one I play is my old school Ram harp. The old school Rams. The old school hybrids I like a little bit better than the newer hybrids. The newer hybrids are a little bit stiffer. Sometimes it helps to kind of whistle it. So if you have something you're shooting for in your head, I don't know if the melody I'm playing is the same as what I'm whistling, but it's what I'm working toward. Hearing it is part of it, I think. Andy Coppa says, I struck the rock on my lighthouse and I play and I'm gone. Oh yeah, much talk of the lighthouse. I've got a lighthouse here, got one handy. And oh yes, somebody had broken their harp and they messaged me. I can't remember their name. If you break the tip off of one of your harps and you don't want to reread it, because oftentimes it's going to cost you more to reread it and you're not going to get the same consistency in the harp, but it is cool to let a harp live on. If you break a trigger off a harp and you want to keep it, you can bend the reed slightly in front and make it like a super draw starter. Because it'll draw start way easier with that trigger gone, with that weight there. You can't pluck it, but you can keep it going. Cool for exercising your draw starts on. If you want to purposefully make yourself lightheaded in a hurry, work your draws. Let's see. Oh yeah, what did we get? Got some Sisyuk in, sold that really fast. Had 10 more come of each. I'd say these Sisyuk, they're probably my favorite for playing inward and outward. And I haven't, in the past couple years, I started off playing outward, then I switched over to inward, and then hadn't really played outward much for several years. I've been playing a little bit in a limited respect outward, but I do like to do it on just certain harps because my melodic harps, like Monarp and stuff like that, and some of the drum, I don't want to pluck outward on because I don't want to corrupt that melodic tone. But if you got something super saturated, play it outward. And I also like to do it on harps that I know I can replace, because I can get another Sisyuk for myself in the future, but playing on a priceless Mun harp or a super hard to get melodic instrument, I don't want to beat in and outward, but some are perfect for that. Blackfire work really well. The Sisyuk work really well. Some of the Glazerin really well. And people who are good outward players can play about anything outward. Me, I don't play outward much, so it's probably easier to pluck fast outward. I'd add that as well. Do you have a Zilagi Lapat? No, I don't have a bunch of Zilagi. What was I gonna say? You can play a lip played, or you can make a harp a lip played harp if you clamp a vise to it, or like one of those sliding clamps. You need that weight. You need to be able to. Anchor the harp. I think it's part of the mass of the instrument and also the stability, because you don't want the harp. If the harp's able to do this, see it, pluck it, just holding it, watch what happens to the frame. The frame itself vibrates, so it counteracts itself. But if I were to push it down hard against the table, listen, it vibrates for a lot longer because the frame's not vibrating back and forth. Because if the frame and the tongue are vibrating, they counteract each other. So I just try to do like a muting, and it kind of worked. Kind of like on a guitar, you can do like what would that be called, picked harmonics, where you kind of mute it with your finger and pick it. I took guitar lessons for a little bit, had an excellent guitar teacher, but I did not practice, so I never got good on the guitar. I kind of like using my middle finger to outward pluck a little bit better because it's a little bit longer than my pointer finger. I have a weird pointer finger because it's about ½ inch shorter. Because there they are, even because I broke my hand when I was a kid and it slid back and healed. So I got one that's a little bit shorter. So that middle finger outward. Inward, I like to use this finger. It's perfect. How long have we been going? 21 minutes? It seems like we've only been going like a couple minutes. Not too shabby. Maybe I'll play one more harp. Kind of trying not to hit my face too hard. I had the last part of my nose deal at the doctor on Friday. They put a stent in it to help hold this side open, which is awesome. Only when they were doing it, they came out the side of my nose. They were supposed to stay on the inside. I think I made him laugh while he was doing it. They put this thing inside my nose that looked like a little worm, so I called him a nose worm. And when the doctor was putting it in, I'm like, go home, little nose worm. And I think I made him laugh, and he actually stuck the thing clear outside of my nose. But I think I'm done getting my nose worked on. If this works, I'll be able to breathe out of both sides, which it's been a privilege just to be able to breathe out of this side good. What should we play for our last harp? We'll play this Drimba by Durno Boy. Let me get my rattles. I've been doing the rattles as of late. I don't even know where my rattle's at. Rattle, rattle, where you be? I know this microphone is better than the old mic, but it doesn't pick me up when I'm very far away. It's kind of immediately right here. So, I like using this rattle. Here, it's loud. It's good for on the foot. I don't like it on my wrist. It's too loud near my face. I believe this is an African rattle. Let's see where we go with it. Kind of helps me if I can whistle it and try to do that thing. So if your mind is trying to do something definite, I think constructing a melody might be better. I'm not a melodic player, but going to wrap it up with that. I hope y'all are having an awesome weekend. I love you and I like you and I think that you are neat. Be good to each other. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled. Harp out. Oh, and if anybody's interested in Drimba, there are a few of the Dmitriev Drimba left on the website. Not very many. Oh, wow. Full moon. So, yeah, the full moon is last night, but it should appear full for a couple more nights, depending on what part in the world you are. I'm literally looking from when I'm stomping my foot. It's actually moving the table. I wonder if that is causing any mic issues. We'll see. I love y'all. Harp out. Kind of botched the ending, but yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in. I had to switch it up right there toward the end. I'd been wailing on this Drimba, and they have very thin reeds. Like, I probably better not wail on it anymore, lest to give up. I love y'all. Have a good weekend. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled. Be good to each other. Harp out. Oh wait, somebody has a question. I was getting ready to hit the X button, and somebody has a question. Alpha Dog D09, what's your question, dude? What are you into? What harps you been playing? Have a question. We'll see if the question pops up. Anyways, we'll wrap it up. Yes. What is the question, good sir? Hey, the question. What is Karnak? Any cops? I don't know. Anyways, I love y'all. Harp on.